Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing live. How's everyone doing out there? We're actually live and ready, coming from the bedroom 3 in our house.
Yeah.
So, right, got 3 watchers on there. Obviously, we're going to talk a little bit about wrestling, as we normally do.
Yeah.
Oaks has even done his hair tonight.
Well, I didn't do it. He did it.
Yeah, so can you hear us loud and clear? Hopefully you can. So we're trying out a new webcam tonight. Yo, it's Zoe. Rock on. Yeah, we're using your web camera, in fact.
Yeah.
Just doing. Is it good? Is it working?
Well,
is it clear?
Thank you for it, definitely.
Yeah. But right, let's get to some wrestling facts, shall we? Obviously, it's been a busy week in WWE with SmackDown and Raw both leading up to tonight's Clash of Champions.
Before we start anything, if we are looking there or there, it's because we've got a few notes and it on right there.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Is that the Ultimate Roblox noob? What's up? We're good. How are you?
Oh, you was in the last one as well.
Tuned in last time. Thanks for listening again or watching again, whatever. Yeah, like we said, we've had a busy week in WWE. We've had NXT UK return. We've had SmackDown. We've had Raw, all building up to tonight's Clash of Champions. Now, we'll go through Raw first from last week. Nothing spectacular happened.
I'm good, thanks. Yeah.
I'm good, thanks. Yes, been a very busy week. Yeah.
Yes, it has.
We've been trying to get this video up and running for you. And if you notice, we changed our little symbol, Matslam bit, and just a few little things we're editing.
Tell us what you think. We've had 2 comments and they were very good.
I think he's won. Yeah. Anyway, back to the subject in hand.
Yes.
Raw last week. What did we have? We had Jack and Baszler versus Lana, Natalia. Baszler and Jack's destroyed them.
Well, obviously.
Yeah. That was obviously Rollins and Mysterio and what's going on? Dave Conlon. Hello, Slammers. Hello. Yes, hello, Slammers out there. Yes, we're still slamming.
Yeah.
We didn't do it at the beginning of this video, actually.
No.
So we thought we'd just catch everybody off by doing that. Retribution are being made into a joke. Yeah, they certainly are. It was a rubbish reveal in the end. Who was it? Diomadin, Djokovic, Mayim. Who else in it? We've got a list of stuff wrote down there we're reading from, hence the reason we keep looking that way. So but yeah, we're going for it. Who else is in there? T-Bar. Oh yeah, T-Bar. What kind of name's that? That's just a rubbish name to use. It's apparently a laughing stock, all their names that are being used. We've got the Underground. Anybody see the Underground last week with Braun Strowman versus Daba Kato? I think it was Koto. I'm not sure I pronounce it.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman gave him a knockout blow, which was pretty interesting. So we had Peyton Royce versus Oscar this week, which was pretty rubbish match. If I'm all right, we've seen highlights of it. What there was.
I didn't like the Underground very much.
Yeah, Underground. Yeah, the Underground thing is very hit and miss, isn't it? I'm not sure what to think of it.
To be honest, I kind of agree with you there. It's a good idea, but I'm not sure Shane McMahon is like the person for it, sort of thing.
Yeah, it could have been a lot more. That's for sure. Could have been a lot more. What else we had this week, mate? Obviously, SmackDown itself. Yeah. We had the whole what's this Otis law case thing with the Miz and John Morrison. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I think the Miz is trying to get the case off of Otis.
Fancy lawyers.
Yeah, with some sort of legal battle. I don't know what's happening with that. I think the Money in the Bank has been completely wasted this year.
And well, I think it was saying about that Otis catched the briefcase and also he legally shouldn't have won the Money in the Bank, so they're trying to get it off him. Yeah. To show that.
Not really sure what's going on with that.
Well, I would like Miz Morrison to have a briefcase. I would like Miz to win WWE Champion. I would like Miz to win Universal Champion.
Miz,
I'm sure you would agree.
Yes, Miz is back. I'm ruining another video. What else is that? What else happening this week?
Come on, guys, back me up.
Yeah, well, Selena Vega beating Mickie James and earning her shot at Oscar's Raw Championship tonight.
Yeah, well, I think that's on the pre-show, isn't it?
Yeah, pre-show. What do you think about that? Oscar fighting on the pre-show?
I think it's like a Raw Tag Team Championship on the pre-show, maybe.
Yeah, it's a bit of a waste, really.
Well, talking about that,
Miz John Morrison deserved the Money in the Bank briefcase more than Otis does. Yeah, it was.
even though he doesn't like them, I think it's just not the ideal holder.
No, as in, if they was going to build him into some sort of super character, then perhaps it would be a thing. But although saying that, this last week when the Miz and Morrison sort of went and started the whole case thing, Otis did seem to have a dark side and attacked him. So maybe if they Tucker and Otis going to be some sort of heel tag team now, sort of bad faction.
And I was looking to buy the little lunchbox.
Yeah, the little lunchbox is carrying around.
Quite cool.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy. What else we had this week? The Intercontinental match between AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, and Jeff Hardy. That's lined up to be quite a good match for tonight as well. I think that match could steal the show tonight, or could even win match of the year. All three wrestlers are pretty good.
Yeah.
The Intercontinental match, yeah, it does. I think
it does look good.
On paper, it's great. And say the SmackDown they had was pretty good. And I say, look, quite easily could be match of the year. There's three very talented people there. AJ Styles, phenomenal. Excuse the pun. Sami Zayn, very underrated wrestler, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And Jeff Hardy, well, Jeff Hardy's done it all.
Legend,
exactly.
He'll be in the Hall of Fame, probably.
Yeah, well, all three of them could quite easily work their way into that. So, yeah, it does shape up to be probably a really good match. What else we had? Oh, yeah, NXT UK. This week we had Walter beating Saxon Huxley quite comfortably, proving his dominance as he has done over the past year or so in NXT UK.
Trying to scare Dragunov, maybe.
Yeah, Dragunov. Obviously, Dragunov is a very intimidating character.
Oh, I just can't look at his eyes. They're just so horrifying.
Yeah. Sami Zayn is a great heel, but he's much better at being a babyface. Do you know how over he was in NXT?
Yeah.
I honestly don't really remember him much in the NXT.
I liked his good character though as well, I think.
Yeah, obviously when he first came into it, he had obviously the crazy ass music, and it was good to watch and that. But as I never really, until he come to the main roster, I didn't actually know a lot about him.
No, really.
The halloumi kit, is it halloumi? It sounds like some cheese. Is pretty impressive.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I like his new look. The hair, first of all, just
ginger beard.
No. It's too overgrown.
It's a strawberry blonde. So yeah, as in he looks like some sort of tramp, doesn't he?
Especially for Green Goblin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What else happened next to UK? Pretty Deadly defeated the Hunt. It was a tag team match. If you know your NXT UK, I didn't really know much. So again, we haven't actually watched proper shows this week. We just skipped through the highlights, watched YouTube videos, and just got our information from that. Really, Kaylee Ray did defeat Piper Niven in what was a really, really good match. Apparently,
probably watch her at some
station. And that feud's not over. Apparently, that's going to go on for a while. I didn't watch NXT UK. Yeah, I say
we don't actually watch the full show anyway. We just watch for the little highlights.
Yeah, we've been watching. To be honest, we've watched lots of highlights recently, as opposed to watching whole shows. Rather than sitting through 2-3 hours of material. Yeah. We just get straight to the points. But like our video tonight, just get straight to the points. In the build up to say tonight's Clash of Champions. Anybody out there watching it? Obviously it starts. What starts 1 o'clock? I think it starts. Pre-show starts at 11.
Wait, that means the pre-show is 2 hours long.
Yeah.
So they're trying to make that much quite long then.
Quite possibly. Now obviously could have Cesaro and Nakamura versus the Lucha House Party on the pre-show as well.
Yeah.
What's happening with the Lucha House Party? Did they seem to fall out? What was that about? Is something happening there?
They got to be a pretty strong tag team. I suppose they're probably just getting angry because they just can't win sort of thing.
So I won't be watching Clash of Champions live because I need to get sleep as I have to go to school tomorrow. But I'll probably watch it tomorrow. Yeah, we're the same. I've got work. He's got school, so we'll just avoid social media all day and then get home and watch it. Who's going to win then? Oscar or Vega? Oscar or Vega? Who's going to win? Let us know.
Sorry, you have to say it first. I just can't think.
Oscar win. I don't think Vega is ready for the title run yet. I think that's.
Well, talking about that, beating Mickey James, I think I might have said this on an earlier stream, but beating Mickey James is quite an achievement as well.
Is that Dave Conlon? I'm watching it tomorrow, recording it. Yeah, I say same as. Say, we're going to work as well, yeah? I would, yeah. I say it's just avoid social media all day, and then you'll be able to...
But what if we go like on the iPads at school or something?
Yeah, just avoid all social media tomorrow. If you watch it tomorrow night, you don't have to watch it then. Yeah, so Oscar win, you're going to go for?
I'm probably going to go Oscar, but it would be a huge step to beat for Zelina Vega. But I'm not sure if she's ready.
Is it too early for Vega? Oscar's winning by a mile there for Tribbles. I mean, I would prefer it if that was, say, Bianca Belair. Why isn't she getting a push? We had her in the week doing some sort of gym workouts with... yeah, careful. It looks heavy. Yeah, we had her in a week just doing some warm-up with some NXT or something like that, Performance Center people. What else we got? Oh yeah, Nia Jax and Baszler versus Riot Squad. Who's going to win that?
Have you got a brain?
Yeah, it's got to be Baszler and Jax, I think, to win that as well.
I think I said this in an earlier video. They could be like a Team Hell No sort of thing.
Yeah, I remember Baszler and Nia Jax going to anger management. That'd be good. No, my little buddy, school first. Okay. Oh yeah, he's anything like that. Very, very old child. How long do you think Jax and Shayna will be a team? But like Oaks was saying, then are they going to be like a new Team Hell No, where they just don't get along, but they end up winning loads of matches and going on a good title defense? Perhaps that's what they're going to do. Yeah. I think Riot Squad are probably a genuine tag team though. Yeah, I hope Riot Squad win. Yeah, like I said, Riot Squad are a genuine tag team, so that would seem more appropriate for them to be title holders.
Definitely. Yeah.
Can you name another tag team in the women's division? Now they split up the Iconics.
Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross aren't really anything.
Alexa
anymore.
Bliss is going a bit crazy with her fiend things. She keeps going some sort of trances.
So there isn't actually any.
There isn't another tag team, is there?
Is there?
Yeah, let us know. Is there another women's tag team? A genuine women's tag team, not a put together one.
Give me 5 hours and I might be able to give you one.
Yeah, but speaking of tag teams, obviously we lost Animal during the week, during Laurinaitis, from the world famous Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
It was a pretty sad day in the wrestling community, myself included in that one, because it was just something I grew up with. And say at the age of 60, it's no real age. Say Animal and Hawk both left us now. Animal and Hawk, Hawk died in 2003, I think it was. Animal was still pretty much active in the wrestling community. I think he's coming over to the UK next year as well, which is a shame because probably would have gone and see him.
Especially he had his YouTube channel, absolutely.
Yeah, he had the YouTube and what do you call it? A radio show thing he did the night before he died. So
go check it out after this video.
Yeah, anything to do with Animal. He's an absolute legend. So yeah, respect to Animal and RIP. Moving back on to tonight's Clash of Champions. What else we got? Bayley versus Nikki Cross. Anybody seen that rumor today that Nikki Cross will not be there tonight? Is that breaking news? I was reading earlier on Instagram that Nikki Cross. Hi Matt from Hungary. How you doing?
Hey.
All the way from Hungary. We're in Hungary.
Wow.
So
that's actually quite an achievement.
Yeah. Are you related to Zolty? Right. I haven't heard that rumor. Yeah. Apparently, yeah.
It could be just someone that something's made up.
Yeah.
But
just saying, if anybody else on the air is just watching for a random reason, don't forget to subscribe at the end of this video or join the video. What you want to do, go and check out the rest of our random funniness if you want. Go back to Nikki Cross. Yeah, apparently there was a COVID outbreak in the Performance Center during the week.
Is this a step up from Sasha Banks now? To take
Sasha Banks, is she going to turn up instead? That'd be a massive thing to happen on Champions.
To take what Bayley wants the most.
Yeah,
or has the most.
Yeah, but like we were saying, there was a breakout of COVID at the Performance Center where Nikki Cross was training and didn't turn up for training or wasn't seen backstage on Friday or Saturday.
What about Bianca Belair? I think she was in the Performance Center, wasn't she?
Yeah, there you go. So I don't know what's true and what's not. That rumor is true. I'm guessing Bliss attacked Nikki before that match and Sasha will take Nikki's place. Yeah, can you imagine that? As in straight into it. it's COVID, I hope she gets better. Yeah,
Yeah,
certainly.
definitely.
Anybody out there who's had it or whatever, and that, just
Absolutely.
stay safe.
Absolutely, anyone out there deserves to not have COVID.
Yeah, exactly.
It's horrible thing. Anyway,
So,
just go into the light now.
Yeah, let's move on to the next sort of match. What we got? The Street Profits versus Andrade and Angel Garza. I don't know why I said it like that. Andrade. Yeah, Raw Tag Team titles on the line. What's your thoughts on that? They haven't used the Street Profits properly, I don't think.
Something just flew into my eye.
We got a moth. There's a moth in this room somewhere else. I think Oaks must have opened his wallet.
I don't have a wallet.
Exactly. It's never been opened, even though it was. Street Profits. They haven't been used properly in wrestling, have they? I don't think.
No.
We should knock out Punch over here.
I'm just going to get some hot tracks.
Oh, God.
I might survive.
Chuck some water out, what's this? Yeah. The Street Profits and Andrade and Garza have been having rematches since WrestleMania. They need a new challenge. Yeah, it's just dragged on and on.
The thing is, another Raw tag team sort of thing. Really.
Yeah, they would say Garza and Andrade have worked better since Vega left. I would admit they seem to be getting on. But yeah, the Street Profits just, like I said, haven't been used right. I don't think they were quality in NXT from what we sort of know and seen over. But yeah, Andrade and Garza I could quite easily see winning that match.
We have 9 viewers.
I can see 9, 10 fluttering. New champions, I think. New Raw Tag Team champions. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be, yeah.
Could do tag team champions.
I kind of want the Street Profits to win. Now, everyone out there, probably every single person in the world, probably disagree with me, but I kind of like the way Street Profits' character is. Yes, I know it's not the right character, but
they're fun. They're good fun.
Yeah.
Having a long title reign doesn't mean being used right. The Street Profits are pretty much jobbers, apart from the fact they have the title. Yeah, exactly. As I say, they come in with so much potential, and when they did win the belts, I thought, oh yes, quality. They're going to be a good tag team to watch. But like I said, nothing's really materialised. They're just holding the belts for something better to come along.
Well, even if Angel Garza and Andrade won, who are they going to defend it against?
Yeah, they need more tag teams on Raw. That are worthy competitors. I don't think that Dominic and Humberto are there. Murphy and Rollins, what's happening with those two? Is that sort of dwindling away now? I think Rey Mysterio and Dominic should have formed a tag team.
Yeah.
Andrade and Garza aren't winning it, I don't think. Yeah, so entitled to your opinion. I said, I don't know. I say the belts don't seem important anymore.
Just talking about the belts, I just want to point out that I don't like the way they look at all. I just want to say that.
Yeah, I'm reading between the lines again in this week on various wrestling platforms that it was about combining the actual tag team division and having a unified tag team belt.
Is that including NXT or not?
I don't think NXT, no.
Okay.
They should unify. They should unify the tag team belts, in my opinion. For serious, we just read it. So there was various stories I've been reading about.
You can read his mind.
Yeah, read mind.
What is he saying next?
Yeah, what was I saying next? But unifying it. I say it's been mentioned a few times on various different news bulletins and wrestling stories and on I've seen during the week.
Imagine if Miz and Morrison came tag team again, maybe even better named that.
Miz and Morrison, yeah. Hey, ho ho.
Wow. I wonder what would do to the Grand Slam thing were, because then everyone who's won the Grand Slam would need to re-win it, wouldn't they?
I don't think included that team. That was Intercontinental United States.
They had to win, and they had to win one tag team belt, I thought.
Do they? Grand Slam? Do you need to win the tag team belt?
I thought you had to win some
one. What else we got tonight? Build up to Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship.
I'm assuming Paul Heyman's ringside as well.
With Paul Heyman at ringside, yeah. Can you imagine if Rikishi is there as well in Uso's corner? That'd be quite good. Again, this match was like, well, it's just Uso, Roman Reigns are going to turn up. Was it turn up, wreck, leave, go, whatever it is? His normal thing of turning up and destroying everybody and leaving. But because of the whole family thing with, is it Afa and Rikishi did little segments last week on the show, SmackDown.
Had about that. Excuse me.
Yeah. Oh God, you keep popping up again. Yeah. So it's making it more of a family feud, which makes it a lot more interesting. I think I say beforehand it wasn't really building up to much, but because I'm the family man, it's all that kind of thing. It's making it more personal. Don't think Uso will win. Oh God, slam it down.
Well, it's about slammers, isn't it?
Slammers, yeah, slamming away, slamming a cup. Should have been a red cup like the Street Profits. Yeah. So yeah, Roman Reigns for the win on that. I think. I can't see Uso taking it.
The only thing that would work is if Uso won it, and then the other Uso came back and was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, and there was the thing with perhaps the Fiend.
I know this is off topic, but Nakamura and Cesaro haven't defended the title, and they won 2 months ago. Is there a rule you don't defend the titles in 30 days? It gets taken away.
Oh, don't know if there's a rule as such. Good point, no. You think being champions, you would be made to defend it every week, which I should think would be the case, but obviously Brock Lesnar broke that law a million times. Maybe there is. Yeah, because they've done a lot of singles matches, didn't they? But they didn't actually have a tag team match.
Bring all the family, have a family rumble.
Family rumble, just like Sundays in the kitchen. That's what we need to do. Sunday kitchen fighting. And wait, there's children watching.
Sorry.
It's violent.
I'm a child.
Oh, yes, okay. So am I in my head. Yeah, I don't think I say the Cesaro and Nakamura. I don't think there is a rule as such, but you would like to think that champions would be defended every week to make the bouts worthy. That's for sure. Yeah, like Roman Reigns will make the Universal bout worthy, I think. Unless the Fiend. Anybody reckon the Fiend's going to come down with Alexa Bliss? Anybody see SmackDown Friday when Roman Reigns was coming down the aisle and Bliss was stood behind him, giving him some sort of death stare? Not quite sure what that's about. Don't think she fancies Paul Heyman. Okay, that's quite scary as well.
That just looks bad.
Yeah, it was just strange. But you can't have the Fiend versus Reigns. Yeah, I don't think Survivor Series is probably too early. WrestleMania, perhaps, then it would make it more.
That could be like a main event match.
More appealing, that's for sure. But I said, is Alexa Bliss? Do you reckon? No, she can't stand in, can you? Just against Bayley tonight, do you reckon? Like you said, no. It was a signal that the Fiend is coming for Roman. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got from it as well.
At first, I thought it was a look of love, and I just looked into Alexa's eyes and like, oh my god, she hates it.
Yeah, but the Fiend, in my opinion, doesn't need a bout. The character itself is so strong. Like Undertaker never needed to have a bout around his waist to make him popular or headline any event. The Fiend could headline WrestleMania without a bout in a match quite easily. Because of his character. His character draw is enough rather than a championship. I think the Fiend is probably the best character since the Undertaker sort of was made back in 1990. That's for sure. You got the camera there? Right?
Sorry,
my
seat's
got a
really
chair adjustment. It's on a pile of cushions. The Fiend doesn't need a bout yet, but it's good that he deserves one. It was the same thing. The Undertaker, yeah, exactly. Like I said, the Undertaker didn't need a bout to be popular. As simple as that. Fiend's the same.
When he first came in, he was just a big, tall, scary man. But
yeah, he's scared, definitely scared. Yeah, and then that was that.
Oh, you want to hear the commentary's reaction?
Yeah, definitely. What else we got? Oh yeah, did anybody seen the new AEW figures?
Yeah.
You gonna go for them? I was looking in the toy magazine this week, as you do.
Quite heavy.
Come across a page with all the new AEW figures. Probably can't see them on there. We'll shout them out. Let's put up these. Shout them out.
Oh gosh. Okay, let's see if we can get my memory, shall we? We've got Cody Rhodes. We've got Young and Bucks. Kenny Omega, and another Cody.
Yeah, and the ring itself. See, it's the first time ever that anybody's probably brought out a wrestling figure range. I don't think Impact or anybody's done so since WCW to rival WWE. I don't watch AEW. I should probably check it out. Yeah, again, it's one of them things. We don't watch it on a religious basis every week, but we record it on our local Sky Channel thing. Was it Channel 5 or something like that? Paramount. And we watched highlights, and we sort of get the gist of it.
And on the page,
it's all right. It's the only thing that's rivaled WWE since WCW. Simple as that.
On the page after it, we've also got the WWE page, which is actually like 2 huge things.
Yeah.
Then you've got some little belt. I've got some belts.
Oh, the kids' belts, yeah.
Oh, and the NXT match. What was that called?
Oh, in the cage. What's the
NXT?
War
Games.
The War Games. The cage you can get now.
And it's actually got the 2 rings and everything, and with quite a few superstars. I can point out Adam Cole's there, which looks quite good. Got for WrestleMania, Rock and John Cena.
They're still making Rock and Cena figures. That's how popular they are. They're still making figures from old school.
We've got an ambulance, so Kofi Kingston is driving and Kalisto is jumping out of.
Is War Games even happening this year? It doesn't look like it, is it? Because it was meant to be the same weekend as Survivor Series or something originally, I think, and then it's sort of been changed. I don't know if it's because of the whole viewing thing and the Thunderdome and what have you. I don't know what's actually happening there.
I will say there is Braun Strowman tipping over a car in there.
Braun Strowman picking up, the Braun Strowman figure tipping over a car. Yeah, as you do.
And you can get it at Smith Toys Superstores.
Yeah, we were advertising for Smiths there.
If I were a toy.
We'll probably get a copyright strike or something
now, probably.
But you never know. Get taken off air. So can you tell we're getting near Christmas because the catalogues are arriving with all the wrestling toys in there. So what else we got? This is just my opinion, but I didn't like the Rock versus Cena matches. They point having a match for only one time. Just every match followed. Yeah, that was it was a big massive build up to it. Was it once in a lifetime opportunity? Once going up, and then suddenly they had 2 matches, and a tag team match versus the Miz. Was it?
Miz and R-Truth.
Miz and R-Truth versus the Rock and Cena to begin with as well. So it was like free.
Oh, and I was in it, Little Jimmy ringside.
Little Jimmy, yeah. Anybody seen Little Jimmy? Do you see anybody see that shark thing in the week when Little Jimmy and what's his name Tazawara, and 24/7 Championship. And Little Jimmy was in the water with some shark. Anyway, check out Raw highlights. It's on there. It's terrible. What else got to forward to tonight?
Isn't that R-Truth on? There's like 5,767th reign now.
Yeah, 24/7 Championship. What is that about?
Can anyone tell us how many reigns he's got, by the way?
Yeah, it's crazy now. It's in the 100. No, is it 50 reigns? 50 times champion? I don't know. 24/7 Championship.
Killed record.
Is that online tonight? It's a championship, so it's Clash of Champions.
It could be defended in the middle of any night, really. But
bring it on there. They took it in the middle somewhere. Some celebrity might win it or something.
Yeah. What happened at WrestleMania?
Yeah, what's his name? Gronk. Gronk won the. He's an American football player. I think won the title. Anyway, what else got tonight? Oh yeah, the main match itself: McIntyre versus Orton. Ambulance match. What's going to happen in this one? This is going to be the fun fact. R-Truth has technically won more titles than Ric Flair and John Cena combined. There you go.
Yeah.
R-Truth for the Hall of Fame. Actually, I've seen that story this week. R-Truth being put into the Hall of Fame whilst he's still wrestling. Frame? Yeah. There's R-Truth in the Hall of Fame, but it's the next year. I don't know if that's true or not, or if that was just some sort of gimmick.
Is that even possible?
Whilst he's still wrestling. Well, people have wrestled from the Hall of Fame, haven't they?
Well, yeah, so it's like Ric Flair got like the logo the other day.
Yeah.
Punk it.
I don't know. Yeah, we got same thing. McIntyre versus Orton. WWE title on the line. New champion? I reckon so. As much as I hate to say it, I think Orton will win tonight.
I don't want him to win at all. He's got a good character, good everything, just don't like him.
Yeah,
Is his like 2 favourite superstars?
Yes, to be honest, McIntyre, Orton, and Lee are my
3
favourite people at the moment, I think.
Current superstars.
Superstars, yeah.
Of course.
Of course. Everyone else I like seems to be passing away. I can see Orton winning this tonight, and then it'll be a back and forth feud between Orton, McIntyre, all the way up to WrestleMania next year, perhaps.
Thing is, I can see both in my head. I can see them both holding the title over each other in their music.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Is Keith Lee going to get involved? Probably. Is Retribution going to get involved? I don't know.
Yeah, Retribution. Oh, it's another match. It's Apollo Crews versus Lashley. for the United States Championship. Another match that's gone on for about 20 million years.
Oh wait, no, it's 21 million years
Drew
now.
has had a brilliant title reign, and now Randy is the best person to take it. Orton is the best heel.
Probably,
yeah, 100%. Definitely the best wrestler. He's got everything, and one last title reign will not do him any harm. Or McIntyre losing to him shouldn't do any harm either, because McIntyre could quite easily win it back. I think as soon as Survivor Series, maybe not the Royal Rumble. It depends who wins the Rumble, I suppose. Keith Lee to win the Rumble next year. That'll be another setup perhaps for that one. Triple threat at WrestleMania, so they can continue. I think Orton's that good to be able to continue a feud over a long distance.
Next time Royal Rumble, someone big can come back, a bit like Edge, and then take the WWE champion.
Oh yeah, we said that the other day about Edge coming back, maybe, and fighting Orton for the championship. Does that work?
We don't know if he's going to win.
I'm pretty confident Big E is winning the Rumble. Yeah, he's meant to be having a push in now. There's obviously with Kofi out, Xavier
probably still out.
Yeah, Xavier.
I think Xavier's ready to wrestle, but it just it helps with storylines.
Keep him away a bit in there, I think. Yeah, Big E to win the Rumble. Big E versus Keith Lee. That's a match for you.
With quite heavyweights.
Heavyweights, indeed. Could quite easily like a headline main event as well. But yeah, Orton. Yeah, I think Orton. Do you want to win? And if you got somebody set in stone, you want to pick McIntyre or Orton?
I want to just do McIntyre. I just don't like Orton for some reason. He used to be like my third favorite superstar. Now I just don't like him really.
No. What's your thoughts, people?
The main thing I like about Randy Orton only is his music, really.
Yeah, that's quite good.
His moves are quite good.
It's a good song, and everyone loves the pun. Xavier's ready, but they are probably setting up a triple threat for WrestleMania 37. Kofi versus Big E versus Woods. Yeah, imagine that, the big fallout with the New Day. Although, is it New Day? I think Randy's good. Yeah, Randy is good. Simple as that.
He's a good wrestler, though. Even though I don't like him, he's definitely a good wrestler.
Yeah, going back to the Kofi, the New Day triple threat match. That'd be my pancake war, wouldn't it? They could just chuck pancakes at each other, food fight. That'd be never back. Yeah. The thing is, that was it. They made more money. The New Day made more money than any other superstars this past year on merchandise and things. Because kids love them. They love the whole fun side of it.
I will say, if you're not including Miz and Morrison, they're probably my favourite tag team. Because Miz and Morrison aren't a tag team anymore, really, are they?
No, I'm not sure what's happening there.
They're not actually wrestling anymore.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. What was the other thing we said? Apollo Crews versus Lashley, United States belt. Who's going to win that?
What is it?
To be honest, Randy has a really cool character and deserves to go in the Hall of Fame. I don't like his wrestling style. He's a bit slow. Yeah, is it the word is? But he stalks him like a snake, I suppose. Stalks his prey.
The thing is, I don't. Even though they tend to be good matches, I don't like matches that just go, oh no. I think, oh my god, he's done the finish when it ends. When he kicked out, I was like, oh, just another hour. Come on, finish.
Yeah, I didn't like the match with Edge at WrestleMania. To be honest, it was all right.
Some of the music he did it quite good, I think.
Yeah, the greatest match ever was okay. But the match at WrestleMania, when the comeback match, it was the backstage bit, and that was hard. It was hard to watch. Admittedly, it's brilliant to watch in the same respect because Edge is brilliant and Orton's brilliant. It was perfect two people, but I didn't enjoy it.
I will say it was a long match. I think they tried to make it. I reckon it had to be like longer than an hour match sort of thing.
If I remember, I quit match, wasn't it?
Because I remember when we watched it live, we could tell that we watched all the matches, and we could tell, well, it's like only been here for an hour, or the next match is going to be here for another hour.
Yeah, it did drag on a bit. Yeah, anything else happening wrestling this week that you want to share? Anybody out there?
I will say that was wrong. Get it out of this place.
United States, but yeah, I don't think I think they started making the United States belt now, which you can buy the proper big chunky ones like this one. That's might be interesting.
What's the only one?
The new one.
I actually like the thing of that. Let's think of it.
And I'm talking about Randy and Edge. Yeah, Randy and Edge could quite easily have another match. I don't know what Edge's situation is at the moment. Honestly, I know he's got an injury again, but it didn't seem like he wanted to finish that way again. So he'd be back for another match, I would imagine. Yeah, so I can see that happening.
Yeah.
Maybe not by the end of the year. Edge needs the crowd. Edge is a performer in front of the crowd, that's for sure.
I mean, it only had to Raw WrestleMania. Wait, no, Royal Rumble, wasn't it? Is that it? I think Royal Rumble.
No.
I thought Royal Rumble had fans.
Yeah, come back Royal Rumble. Then you had WrestleMania, and then you had.
Because WrestleMania was the first event, wasn't it, without fans?
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah.
Which is quite something.
The wrestlers need to be careful while wrestling Edge, especially with his neck. Yeah,
yes.
So vulnerable. There's a few people I've known it. Daniel Bryan was always iffy. Paige.
I know it's not fair, but like a bank statement could like break his neck, sort of thing.
Yeah. So any wrong move, Sting. Anybody seen the Sting documentary the other day?
I will say, if you haven't watched it, it's very good to watch. Please don't blame Seth Rollins for it. I will say that. And I'm going to give you a little bit. If he got punched in the back sort of thing, he would die because he wouldn't have a spine.
Yeah.
Because there's like a little hole and there's a thing that goes down into here and it's just like move around. Now his is stuck in like here in the centre, so it hasn't got any space to move around to punch it. It can just knock it out completely.
Yeah. Dr. Oakley here saying about Sting. Yeah, the Sting documentary. When his match with Seth Rollins, he had the buckle bomb, and it basically moved his spine. But it was an ongoing, nothing to do with the actual move itself. I know buckle bomb was banned for a while because of this.
It wasn't because of Seth Rollins. It's just a dodgy move, really.
And Sting made that clear. That it was nothing to do with the actual buckle bomb. It was to do with Sting himself, his spinal cord. Like the doctor said here, is touching a nerve, and one false move could paralyze or even kill him. So. That's the reason why we'll see. We won't see Sting versus Undertaker or Sting in the ring ever again because he doesn't need to wrestle again. I know the
promo might be okay, but
they said he was asked. He said that if he could do a face-off with Undertaker, then he would make it happen. So I only just realised how dangerous wrestling could be. Jesus Christ! Well, it tells you at the beginning of the program that please don't try this at home. It's there for a reason.
I'm sure we both agree. I'm sure we both do that. I'm sure we do.
We never fight each other.
I know we don't use these belts for anything.
We don't use these belts.
I know we definitely don't hit each other with that.
Just want to say I'm undefeated in the past 6 months.
I've got you in the submission move, and you've had that before.
Yeah, see, he got me in a figure four. No, not a figure four. A sharpshooter kind of move before.
I can't get him in a calf crusher, and it actually really.
I got cramp really. I had to kick out and say this.
You didn't hear that.
No, you didn't. What's that? We've got nine people watching now. Anybody else want to say hello? Just want to. I've got you.
We can only hear if you're watching.
Yeah. Ask us a question, anybody, within reason. Nothing.
Nothing.
Rude.
No, nothing like that.
Nothing rude. Wrestling related, obviously.
Don't go off about paper cuts.
Don't go off script. Taker was supposed to fight Sting at WrestleMania in 2014, but Sting turned it down to face Jeff Hardy in TNA when the drug incident happened. Yeah, that's right. He did go off to do that instead, which is a massive shame because Sting versus Taker could have been awesome.
Both dark characters.
Yeah, both got a similar sort of mysterious character, which I say it's amazing to think that they'd never actually got in a ring together. That's crazy to think. There's quite a few people out there we could say, but yeah, that's a good documentary. Say what it was called now? Was it? What was it called? WWE Chronicles. Yeah, it's on the WWE network.
Or WWE 24.
Yeah, something 24. It's a Sting little documentary.
It's WWE Chronicle, I think.
Yeah. Chronicles. Yeah, check it out on the WWE network. It's just. Do
you want me to search it up?
No, that's fine.
Okay. You'll probably find it on somewhere.
Yeah, if you go on the network, you'll see a picture of Sting, and there's a little story about how the injury occurred. And
it's a picture with Sting and Seth Rollins out. There's quite a few of them. I know there's one about Sasha Banks and Brady, and quite a few others.
Do you think the shriek should have ended streak should have ended. I was fine with it because of how good of a moment it was. But the only problem I had was Taker losing to Roman 2 years later. Yeah. I remember that match. That match was
what we talking about?
Undertaker streak.
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania lost to Brock Lesnar. That was horrible actually to watch.
Well, first of all, Brock Lesnar, I don't think it's the
Brock Lesnar thing was good because Brock Lesnar at the time was coming back into it, and he was an animal. And Taker himself also said he didn't mind losing to Lesnar before all that. But like you said, someone there, losing to Roman Reigns 2 years later was horrendous. Undertaker was, I don't know if you've seen the Last Ride documentary, was completely out of shape for it anyway, so he couldn't make a good match even if he wanted to. But it made it pointless. I think he should have lost at WrestleMania and then perhaps done a bit more work on other shows as opposed to WrestleMania itself. Leave the WrestleMania thing as it was. Brock Lesnar used to be good. All he does is German suplexes and F5s. Yeah,
it's a bit boring.
Suplex City. Yeah, exactly.
Suplex City is let me tell you first. Suplex City hasn't got any scenes because they're all bored.
Oh, really? Yeah. So Brock Lesnar, well, like I said, someone said he was good when he first came to wrestling. He was amazing. Actually, I did a top 10 wrestlers the other day on another site. I can't remember what the site was now.
Oh, I don't even know about that.
And I put Brock Lesnar on my top 10 wrestlers because if you look at his history, he was good. But he come back and he was just doing, like you said, 4 moves a match, turning up and leaving. So that was that. Man, I love the Taker, but I don't want him to collapse in the ring. He's too old to have another match. Yeah, certainly. As heartbreaking as it is to end with the match with AJ Styles was pretty much a great way to go. It's a shame. I think we said last week's live stream that Survivor Series this year would have been in Texas, and it would have been a great send off for him to fight in Texas and win at Survivor Series 30 years on from his debut. But yeah, I'm happy for him to retire. I'd love to meet him one day. He came over to the UK last year. I think it wasn't for the level of wrestling, but tickets were crazy prices.
Probably like millions.
It was it £200 for a photo with him? That didn't include an autograph or something like that, which I thought was
just sneak one in.
Yeah, I thought was crazy. But my dream is to one day to see Undertaker in person. I mean, we should have met Bret Hart this year. We had tickets to go and see him in April, but it was cancelled because of COVID. And it obviously should have gone in August, and then it was cancelled, and that's being rescheduled for April next year. So next year we should be meeting Bret Hart.
And hopefully he doesn't, RIP.
Yeah, but to meet him in a mask, which it probably will be, and then standing in a metre away from him, I think it's just not going to have the effect.
But you always wanted.
It would be an honour to be tombstoned by the Undertaker.
I know.
Yes, I'd be.
I wouldn't mind if Undertaker tombstone me off like the
chokeslam. That'd be great.
Chokeslam me off the Empire State's Building. At least he touched me.
Yeah, that was.
Just wipe myself into a jar.
Yeah, that was. You would have been picking you up. That's probably the best sentence I've ever read in my life. It would be an honour to be tombstoned by the Undertaker. That's quite yeah, I think most wrestling fans would agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Is it the rumour thing that nobody else can do a tombstone in wrestling? It belongs to the Undertaker?
But only Kane can get permission.
Kane had permission to it, but no other wrestler is allowed to perform a tombstone. I think it's a banned move, but only the Undertaker could do it. I think that's what I read. I think there's a few moves like that.
Kane did it.
Yeah, Kane, that's right. Kane was allowed to do it.
Kane had special permission.
Kane had written permission. But there is definitely some rule somewhere about no wrestler can perform a tombstone unless they have permission from the Undertaker and Vince McMahon or something like that.
Yeah.
I think there's also I think it was brought in the same time as there's no headshots allowed with a chair. If you notice, nobody gets hit in the head with a chair anymore because it's banned.
And it could get you some brain damage.
Well, because it could give you a really bad injury. I've got to do something. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Yeah, carry on. Yeah, just go to the toilet, whatever you want to do. We'll probably wrap this up in I reckon 5 minutes time. We'll call it quits.
We'll make an hour.
We'll make an hour, make it a day. We've got all night. We'll stay all night, shall we? We took the clock down, so we have no idea what proper time was anyway, because it was loud ticking.
You got a Fitbit or not?
Yes,
Ooh.
7:45, yeah. So we're doing 45 minutes so far.
Yeah. Make it 8.
Anybody else want to put on there any questions they want to ask us, or anything else that's happened in wrestling this week? Martin, are you out there watching? I think who else is watching?
This week in WWE.
This week in WWE, yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, so Clash of Champions, and tonight it's obviously only a few hours away. Any other predictions that people want to put on there? Yeah, I think we've done all ours for tonight. Nothing else really can be said about it.
We just hit 45 minutes.
So 45 minutes, yeah. So 45 minutes been there. I think that's pretty much it, to be honest.
Yeah.
We've gone for the titles. Yeah, SmackDown tag team. Yeah, we've got our script right over there in some jotted down, highlighted words.
I had to highlight it.
I had to highlight it because I can't see nothing.
I'll tell you, it was a nightmare.
Yeah, it's yeah. So that's this week in WWE.
Just go away for 2 minutes.
Just wait for 2 minutes. Wait for come back after this toilet break.
1 or 2 hours.
Yeah, that's no, we'll probably call it the end there anyway. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Clash of Champions. We've got another alphabet of wrestlers to do, as they call them. Take it steady, slammers. Yeah, slammers. Yeah, we've got another alphabet of wrestlers this week. We're on T, we're on U. We've also got Monday moves.
I've got an idea for it.
Yeah, don't tell them.
I think you could probably guess if you looked at the chat who it is.
Yeah. So we got Monday moves tomorrow. 5 more moves for your random stuff. We're trying different things on the site as well this week. We've added little thumbnails to various videos and things like that to click on, just to try and build up a subscriber count. It's all good fun and games.
We're not begging for it, just
Yeah, it's good fun. It's good to have a. I'm back. Okay, did you have a good week? But is
that unusual business?
Yeah. So yeah, we're just wrapping up it now anyway. So yeah, thanks for commenting. Anybody's commented, thanks for watching. And yeah, like I said, we've got a few more videos lined up. I think we've got the WWE Kids magazine comes out on the 30th, so we will do a review.
There's one about going live, but it just might be a bit too much of a hassle.
Yeah, we might go live for the review.
Tell us in the comments if we should.
Yeah, we might do a live review on the magazine. So we normally don't. We open it up live and do a recording. Take it easy, guys. It's been a good stream. Yeah, thank you very much.
Like 3 more minutes, and then it's the exact same.
3 more, yeah, we got to make it last 3 more minutes, and that's 50 minutes bang on. That's the same length as we did last.
Every stream 50 minutes.
50 minutes.
That's the goal.
Matslam 50 minutes. That's what it's going to be called now. So
hello, welcome to 50-minute channel.
50-minute video channel.
50 slams. Okay, that's just going to take it off.
Yeah, right. Take it easy. We'll do 47.39. Bye-bye. See you later. Stay safe.
Bye. Oh, we haven't ended. Hello.